Let's cut through the noise and tell the truth. If there's one lesson we should take from the Trump era, it's this. When it comes to white evangelicals, they are white first. And now I'm writing the book, White First, because this needs to be said and documented.
That's my big homie, Defiant Lawyer, ladies and gentlemen. He is on TikTok. His link is in the description. And he makes a great point. White evangelical Christians put white before they put anything because their agenda is to have white be the might. What you're seeing right now is the January 6th riots, where somehow, some way, they are able to play fucking mind meld games to say that that's okay. But now that we've got what's going on in LA happening, where no one is storming a Capitol, no one has gotten hurt, they're saying that that shit is as wrong as an egg that's being boiled underneath your house. And it makes people wonder, how are you able to justify this in your mind when God is of none of these things? You can't say that one is wrong and the other one is right. And so this video is just an expanded version of what the good lawyer was saying. And I want to hear you guys' opinion. If you want to get in on the conversation, you can leave me a voicemail on the link that you're seeing on the screen, bit.ly/talk to us. And that T in talk is capital. And the T in two is capital. Leave us a voicemail, because what's going on in America is pathetic. White evangelicals have used their position of religious power. And what does religion do? It beats down the mind. It makes people susceptible to something that they shouldn't be susceptible to. It takes away your ability to critically think. And it makes people feel like they have to do what is being said, or else they're disrespecting God, as if the people presenting the information are God when they're not. It is a tool used to control people. And I want you guys to see how they've used it. And what you're seeing right here is a chart of what this video is going to contain. Basically, the history of white evangelicals and the way they've used their power over the course of all these years. Please be sure to subscribe. After the intro, you'll get the full video, and it's with my big homie, Chat Donatello.
Early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month. I got that pull. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
When people talk about white evangelicals in America, most focus on their political clout today. But the truth is, their influence runs way deeper, shaping, defending, and sometimes even creating the lines that divide us by race. Let's rewind to the 1700s. The Great Awakening is in full swing, and preachers like George Whitefield are stirring up emotional revivals across the colonies. But here's the kicker. Whitefield also fought to legalize slavery in Georgia, using enslaved people to build his own orphanage. Baptizing black folks was fine, but freeing them, not a chance. As America was born, white evangelicals in the South clung to slavery, using Bible verses like "slaves, obey your masters" to justify it. In the North, some fought for abolition, but in the South, churches doubled down. The Southern Baptist Convention, it literally started to protect slaveholders' rights. And then, there's the curse of Ham, a twisted interpretation that said black people were doomed to serve whites straight from God. That theology blessed slavery, and when slavery ended, it blessed segregation. After the Civil War, black Americans built their own churches because white evangelicals refused to integrate. White churches didn't just ignore black equality, they actively resisted it, sometimes in lockstep with the Ku Klux Klan. As Jim Crow took root, white evangelical leaders preached segregation as God's will. Colleges like Bob Jones University wouldn't even allow black students for decades. In many churches, segregation wasn't just tolerated, it was gospel. Fast forward to the Civil Rights era. Most white evangelicals? They stood against Martin Luther King Jr. and integration. Leaders like Jerry Falwell called civil rights ungodly, and when forced to integrate schools, evangelicals founded segregation academies instead. When the government threatened their tax breaks, defending segregation, not abortion, sparked the religious right. From Reagan to Trump, white evangelicals aligned with law and order, opposing civil rights and dismissing systemic racism. In 2016 and 2020, 81% voted for Trump despite everything, from racist rhetoric to outright bans and attacks on minorities. Some even called him God's chosen. Meanwhile, black Christians keep asking, what Bible are you reading? For centuries, black faith has seen Jesus as a liberator, but too often white evangelicalism has cast him as a defender of the racial status quo. This isn't just history, it's a question for today. Will faith be used to heal or to divide? And who in the end are we really standing with?
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month, I got that full. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.